All right, here we are today, boys and girls. This is Catter. This is March Madness. Today, you're going to see some serious stuff out in the Fishing with Vance garage. We are going to be doing what today, Catter? Lay it on them.
We got iPad repair from BG Tech Services. We have boat modification from Fishing with Vance. We have March Madness games being played and displayed the entire time.
Multiple TVs.
We have TVs on each side. We got alcoholic beverages being drank. We're going to be doing whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. It's the beauty of March Madness. We're starting at noon, and we're ending at the end of the day at midnight whenever the games are over, and we're doing it again tomorrow. So you're in for a great show and a great treat. FishingWithVance.com.
Hey everybody, this is Vance from FishingWithVance.com. We're back and better than ever. Haven't had a video out in a while, but today, this is going to be an awesome day because this is a rare time. We got all three members of Fishing with Vance on hand. We're in the garage. It's Thursday to kick off the NCAA tournament. So we're going to be watching some hoops up here. We got some other stuff going on here, so we have multiple screens. But the main thing we're doing today, Catter is going to be working on an iPad of BG Technology Services. He fixes iPads, laptops, you name it, phones. So keep him in mind if you ever need that. But today is the day that we do some Miller mods. We got all kind of ideas going. There's going to be plenty of this going as well as we watch some hoops. There he is, the man, the legend from Miller Mods. Highlife. He just hit my leg on the end of his damn boat. So what do you think, Highlife?
So we got the kickoff March Madness 2018, one of my favorite events and favorite days of the year, probably only behind Wild Card Weekend. We got all the boys here. It's going to be a great day. We're going to be working on some mods. People have been asking for it. So we're going to give the people what they want. We're going to be making some new table mods for this guy. We're going to be slightly modifying how we do both of the motors and the electrical setup. We're also going to do that. And whatever else that we can come up with here as we're watching hoops, eating some food, having a couple of adult beverages, working on boats. What more could you possibly want? FishingWithVance.com. Alright guys, welcome back to FishingWithVance.com. So one of the things that we're working on with our ultimate table mod, which we're going to call the King Tut series, is that we all love to use our phones while we're out in the water. We all do it. Technology is here. It's not going anywhere. It's going to stay. So we all have phones. We're out there. We're texting. We're calling, which probably we shouldn't be doing while we're fishing. But it is what it is. We're taking pictures, etc. With that, those devices, they're going to need power. So one of the things that we've been trying to think about is what's the simplest way to be able to do that on top of that table that we're going to make in order for our phones to be able to have power and recharge it, etc. So we had bought this battery box here. I got this off Amazon. It was about $60 or so. Our main issue is that it won't fit underneath our table mod. It's too high. The nuts and the bolts, etc. all hit on that. So Vance had the great idea, hey, why don't we just take the guts out of this and we're going to put this right into the table itself. So that's what we're working on right now. Basically what we got a USB port right there. You got a double USB port right here with a convenient housing. And then we got all the wiring and the guts under here. So what we're going to try and do here is that we're going to try and take all this out, be able to convert this right from the main battery that we're going to have, be able to utilize these guys. I'm going to mount this right either to the table or underneath the table. And then hopefully be able to have some juice on the boat for our electronics. This is not my forte. I do happen to have a guy though that knows all about electronics. So we're going to try and make this work. I'm not really sure if it is or if I can do it, but we're going to have a hell of a time trying.
Going here. All right, guys, we're coming back here right now. The Catter right now, I just want to show you what he's doing. I kind of did before. He's replacing a screen on an iPad, and that's what he's up to. He's got a game right in front of him. He got his bracket here that I'm kicking his ass. or will anyway. And there's this game, and then we got this game going.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
We have the lighted clocks up in the corner. Duquesne Dukes, go Dukes, and Girl in the Moon Highlife. We also have a light beer. It's Miller Time sign over there with the beer signs. We have BG Tech Services here. We have Highlife re-entering the fray. Fishing with Vance. We have both companies rolling.
We got mods. We might have just had a breakthrough. We'll be back to you with some more information.
All right, guys, welcome back. Quick update here. So, basically took the top of this battery box. We gutted this out. And we took out the double USB charger that was in there. You have your standard 2 wires, positive and negative. So we have to make sure that this is going to work to be able to charge your phone. So obviously we got to check it out. So quick test. Here, we'll go to here, and there we go. We show charging. There we go, 36%. So we are up and running. This is in fact going to work. Now, a couple things that we got to worry about though. How are we going to mount this to the table? Obviously this wire configuration is not going to work as far as length, and then also these endings. But we got a little something in store for you, and we're going to figure this out. So we'll check back in. Don't leave. Here we go. King Tut. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to the Pelican Boat mod series here that we have going on today. First day of March Madness, where we are all in the garage and having a ton of fun watching hoops, and of course having a couple beverages and some food and everything like that. So a couple of the mods that we have coming up for the table, we just want to share with you guys, let you know where we're at. So this is our basic preliminary table of what we have coming. A couple of the different mods that we're going to be doing a little bit differently. As you can see with this guy, this is the one that we used predominantly all last year. Hopefully you guys have already seen the videos, the mods, all the fishing videos, things like that, and the configuration that we have. A couple of things we're going to be changing. We're going to go with 4 pole holders on each side, because, you know, 6 wasn't enough, so we had to go with 8. And we're just trying to figure out a couple different things as far as ease of the tackle, being able to get to everything. So we figured, hey, you know, we're going to have 8 poles. And, you know, one of the issues that we had was always trying to get to the bag. Obviously, you have one guy sitting on this side, one guy sitting on this side. This bag can only be positioned one way. This is going to open this way. So then, if the partner had to get it, he had to get this, and then he had to turn around and go like this. Well, obviously, that just made life way too hard. We can't deal with that while we're out in the boat, right? We're sitting there, we're fishing, we're having a good time, sunning ourselves, probably having a beverage. Why be so inconvenienced, right? So I thought, next best thing, we'll create a little bit of a thing called a lazy miller. So we're going to put this guy on there just like this, right in the middle of the boat. We're going to put a platform very similar to this. Then your bag, you're going to sit on there just like that. And then, oops, let me center it. And then whoever needs whatever, come on, you're going to be able to have whatever they want. Is that actually needed? Absolutely not. Is it necessary? No way. Is it something that we wanted to mod and create? You better believe it. So that'll be part of the new table mod that we have coming, the King Tut version. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. We just want to give you guys a quick update with where we're at with our next series of the table mods, King Tut Edition 2018. So as you've already seen, we've been working on some of the stuff, some of the electronics. What are we going to do? We have our old table from last year, and now this is the new one that we're working on right now. So basically the same concept. We have one of the Pelican seat brackets for the brace underneath. We have the wood up top. We have the barrier going around the outside. A couple of the new additions then, as you can see, different from the old gal over here. So we went with 3 pole holders on each side. Now we got the smokestacks. We got 4 on each side. We're going to have the ability to have 8 poles out with us, which is way over the top, but that's the way that we like it. We will then also have some of the same things incorporated from the older version. So we're going to have our tapes so that whenever we do catch a monster bass, we know how big that those are going to be. We're going to have the magnetic toolbar, which will be on the side. These come in really, really handy, and these are cheap. You can get these at a lot of different places. About $5 for this. Just screw that in there, and then any of your tools, your hooks, different things like that, right onto there for you. We will have our stickers, as you can see on the older table, so we'll have the stickers on here so that you know exactly whose table that is. One of the other improvements then that we're going to do, this was our fish gripper, fish holder. We had this underneath the boat last year, which was okay, but it was really hard to get to. So we're still going to basically use the same design, but we're going to put this guy on top here. This is going to allow you then to be able to hook on right there. You just got your quick clamp. And then if we have that magnetic bar on there, that's going to hold that then right there for you. So then you're going to be able to grab these, go ahead, grab the fish. You can let him go. That's going to hold that right there. Fish will be in the water so that he's not suffocating or getting hurt or anything like that. And then we'll be able to get him and then release that fish back into the water. We already talked about the smokestacks, basically the same design. 1.5 inch PVC within a reducer, 2 inches down to 1.5 inch, just to be able to make that a little bit easier to put that pole in there. Just a quick notch out with a Dremel tool, and then that will keep all the reels facing out this way, so they're not spinning around, clanking and banging into one another. Now, let's talk about 3 of the major upgrades though for this year for the table real quick, and you will see how we're going to do this in the finished product then in the upcoming videos. So as we already talked about before, ripped apart that battery box, and here's our double USB port with the leads. These will go to the battery underneath the table. Basically what we're going to do with this, we're going to have a wood block, probably something around a 2x4, I'm not sure yet, which will go here. We'll drill that out, then that will be the housing for this. This is going to sit right underneath the table, and then this will give us 2 USB ports, which what we're going to attach to that I'll get to in a second. But that'll always give us a free one if we do need to charge a phone, maybe a Bluetooth speaker. Who knows what Vance will have out there in the boat. But that's going to give us a little bit of freedom. The other thing it's going to enable us to do, though, is to have this guy out on the boat. And this is going to be in the table, waterproof, always available then to be able to charge Vance's phone. And I'll show you how we're going to do that on the next video. So please make sure that you stay tuned for that. We're really excited. It's going to be waterproof. It's going to be really good to go. Last thing then that we wanted to talk to you real quick, we'll show you the finished product obviously as after Vance gets all this painted and everything. So we always have our bag in the middle of the table. We got one guy sitting on one side, one guy on the other. So obviously that's just too much of a pain in order for us to be able to take this bag, pick it up, turn it around. Vance needs something, I need something. We just can't possibly be bothered with that. So we went ahead and created a little something that we are affectionately going to call the Lazy Miller. So that's what it is right there. That's basically a Lazy Susan bracket underneath there with just a quick wooden plate here that we had that we attached, and that's going to give us the ability to be able to put that bag on there, and you're going to be able to spin that right around so that whoever's fishing has easy access to whatever they want. So is it needed? Absolutely not. Is it over the top? You better believe it. But we're going to enjoy it, and I know that's going to be something that we're going to hoot and holler about out on the boat and really enjoy as we're out there fishing. So just real quick, we want to show you guys where we were in the process, what's going on, what's coming. So please make sure that you stay tuned. We got a lot more things coming for this table. Everything we just talked about, we still got to paint it, and we still got to do some other things then for it as well, which we will be showing you on the other videos here for the King Tut mod 2018 Pelican Bass Raider Modification Special. Fishing with Vance.com